going to really contribute to making a very good film happen.
And it's like, it's such a great feeling because, I don't know, you get, this is New York and this is such a tough city, man.
It is.
It's so damn hard.
Yeah.
And
It's impossible.
It's impossible. You feel that you're swimming upstream.
Yeah.
Okay? And acting is a business that everybody wants to be part of. Like, I don't know, like actors are competing with everybody, man.
Yeah.
Even with people that are not actors.
Yeah.
Okay? So setting yourself apart it takes a skill. It takes a lot of skill, Dan. You know, you're smart enough to do what you do. You're very gifted, very talented. But like I said, things come very easy, man. I don't know. The Lonely Boys clip there, I want to see the whole thing.
I'll tell you what doesn't come easy for me. Raising money.
Oh,
okay?
well, it doesn't come easy for anybody.
No.
Not even for politicians.
No, exactly. So, and I openly admit that I'm not one to beg
right,
to make my movie. And that's essentially what the Indiegogo campaign is essentially saying, you know, I can't get private investment. Would you please donate so that I can make my first feature film? Because I think it's worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't enjoy doing it, but it's something we all have to do these days.
You're damn right we have to do.
Because there's a lot of movies that there's a certain type of movie that most investors want to invest in, that they know is going to make money.
Right.
And there's another type of movie that is a little bit more of a risk.
Right.
And unfortunately, I'd like to think that my movies are commercial.
Yeah.
I really would like to think that, but I can't prove it.
Right.
So
That's interesting.
I can only do my best to make an entertaining movie that I would like to see and that I think people would enjoy. And but I can't. There's no evidence of that in. I've made a lot of shorts, and you know, as you know, shorts don't make money.
Yeah. Right.
So my first feature I wanted to make with a very low budget, and do it through just grassroots fundraising.
Right.
And after that's done, maybe I can move on to the next step.
Right.
And you try to write a script that's simple enough that can be executed on that amount of money.
Right.
And that's a challenge.
It is a big challenge. What about the working process, writing things down? Then how does it work for you? How long does it take you?
The last couple of years I've been working with a writing partner,
okay,
which I really enjoy. His name is Patrick Davin. He's a really gifted guy. And I met him as a DP on one of his short films. And we just became friends and talked about writing together. And then we wrote our first feature script, which was a satire about a film festival.
Oh, nice.
Really
very catchy. You guys know what you're doing.
Very complicated to make, so we haven't been able to produce that yet. And then we wrote another TV series, and then we wrote a short film, Shark Bite, which you saw a clip of. And we wrote another TV series called Getting By, which we actually produced a pilot of.
Oh, I seen it. Beautiful. Very nice.
Which we're shopping around. The one with Greg, with the girl, and Mark Burkowski as the Russian landlord.
Yes, Mark. I love Mark. He's so intense.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to work with.
He's a lot of fun to work with.
He's great to work with. Because it's like, you know.
But he's very intense.
He's intense, but
he's very intense. Mark is, it's like fire.
Yes. And he's also, but he's also a goofball.
Okay.
Which is I love.
Right.
He's not a guy you've been set. You can have fun with him.
And he's a hell of a writer. He's a hell of a writer, man.
He's a brilliant writer.
I went to the reading when I saw you. Remember 2 months ago?
Yeah.
I said, oh my God, this man can write.
Yes.
It's a gift.
Yeah. We made a short film together called Mean Guy.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah,
how come I didn't see it? How come I didn't get the clip?
I didn't put it on.
Where's my DVD? Why it's not in the reel?
I'll send it to you. It's online. You can go look up Mark Burkowski, Mean Guy. And Monday night, if you're in Williamsburg at the Roebling Sports Club.
Oh, please, Brooklyn. We're talking about Brooklyn?
You can go see Mean Guy in Brooklyn.
Okay,
on North 8th Street.
Can you say that to that camera?
Monday night on North 8th Street and Roebling.
Okay.
At 7:30 at the Roebling Sports Club, we'll be screening a bunch of films. And Mark Burkowski's in a few of them. He's actually in Subterranean Love, Robert Halfrick's film, which
Marcia.
Marsha's in, Marsha Halfrick, that I DP'd, Bob wrote and directed.
Robert, right.
Mean Guy, which I made with Mark, and he's also in Getting By, which we're also screening there that
Yeah,
night.
you're working with, what about working with other actors for the studio? Do you like to go?
I've worked with a
Often to
number of
see. You worked with a
studio
few,
actors,
right?
including Jerry Zellers.
Jerry
who I
Sellers,
had
my
an
boy,
incredible-
we just rehearsed before, he's a tall man, pretty too.
and
he's
that
so
was a
big.
project that I haven't yet been able to get done, but we shot a teaser for it that Jerry's in, which he's brilliant in. You can also see that online. And I just like working with gifted people. I don't care where they come from. I don't
Right.
care what their background is.
Right. Now,
If they're- yeah,
I cut you off, but you see, that's what happens when ideas come to your head.
go ahead.
What happens when you have directors who come from different trainings, man? What do you do?
Actors who come from different schools of...
Different schools of training, some actors are very deep, some actors they don't like to talk much, some actors are very method, some actors they stay in the character, some actors, and you have a whole mix, you gotta try to just find your way in.
I generally like actors to do their own work.
Okay, you leave
and
them alone?
Yeah, for the most part.
Do you give a lot of notes?
No, I don't. I like to work with people who know what they're doing.
Right,
And
of course.
and you know, we talk about the character.
You
or
look
we,
good in camera, man. You really
talk-
do. I'm sorry to cut you off. I hate to do that
No.
to you, but you do. I'm
I-
trying to pick you up, though. I'm just saying. Let's go back to your
yeah,
shot.
your husband would beat me up.
Oh, he can beat you up in a second,
Yeah,
man.
and he would crush me.
Woo!
But
Don't blush. You're
but
blushing.
you know, I think that everyone works differently.
Right.
And I like that, you know. And as long as they're there to everybody meet on the same project and know what it's about, that's all that matters.
What makes a good director?
Oh boy.
Ooh, making you think. Take your time. We have time.
I don't know. I think every director is very different.
Right. But what do you look for? Like when you're watching a movie, what kind of stuff do you like to watch on TV? What turns you on?
I think ideally what makes a good filmmaker,
Right.
or even a director, or for theater or film, is someone who understands how to tell a story,
Right.
but has the technical capacity to execute it.
And to create the right environment. Am I right?
And furthermore, to create the right environment where people can
Work.
be creative,
Create.
and
freely.
not feel, you know, tense and pressured.
Okay, we got it, Dan. I'm heading to my man. Sorry to break your heart.
No,
a
it's
woman's
fine.
got to do what a woman has got to do.
Yeah.
I'm not taking my clothes off, guys. Don't panic. Okay, we're having a song, man. We're coming to you.
All right.
Like I said, you see, time flies.
I know.
Right, Dan?
It's unbelievable.
I can't believe it. What are we singing now, Jeff?
There's a song called "Coming Down."
Coming
that I
down. Okay.
wrote For anybody who's had a tough time ever.
Oh, yeah. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it, man.
Plenty of that.
From Jersey.
From Jersey.
And your dad is here.
My dad's here.
You guys, how long you have to drive to get here?
Good job.
Good job, man.
It's pretty unbelievable, but from Clifton it was about 2 hours.
You see?
Traffic.
Like Dwayne Harris, sending a lot to you, baby. Big Mountain Entertainment, Caterina Lankova, Heidi Suleta, Kelly Camacho Makeup. Sending my love to you guys. Dwayne called me and said, Sissy, I don't want to scare you, but Jeff is in the Lincoln Tunnel, man. I'm like, said, Dwayne, breathe. Just relax, everything's going to be fine. No reason to panic.
Made it on time?
All right, so let's sing a song. I might join you if I feel like it.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying that. And yeah, what's the name of the song? Are you ready?
It's Coming Down.
Coming down. Okay, baby, bring it on. Bring it on.
Well, in the distance, I see the sun coming down, and I've been waiting for this day to drown. And I've been thinking about what you said, and I hope that change will bring the best. We gotta open our eyes and see the best. Gotta look into the world and see the rest. We gotta hold this, yeah, in our hearts. We gotta look into the world and all it's got. Gotta feel the things around us and not what it's not. We gotta be true, yeah, to this world. Well, there's people out there that think they're one of a kind, but they're not alone in this coffee grind. I know it's time to stand as one. And there's people out there dreaming that same dream, and it's not always gonna come out like it seems. I know it's time to keep moving on. We gotta open our eyes and see the best. Gotta look into the world and see the rest. We gotta hold this, yeah, in our hearts. We gotta look into the world and all it's got. Gotta feel the things around us and not what it's not. We gotta be true, yeah, to this world. Where there's changes that have to be done, and there'll be good times and having fun. But when there's changes that we need, we shouldn't have to sit here and beg and plead. We gotta open our eyes and see the best. Gotta look into the world and see the rest. We gotta hold this, yeah, in our hearts. We gotta look into the world and all it's got. Gotta feel the things around us and not what it's not. We gotta be true, yeah, to this world. Well, I'll be coming down now. I'll be coming down now. Oh, yeah. I'll be coming down.